Hey y'all, Brian Thacker, Ask Yourself Yoga. Today I'm going to go over a little bit about strengthening the back part of the core. A lot of us have back issues, back problems. Some of those would be alleviated if we strengthen the muscles that support the spine, but it's very difficult to work on the back when you do have pain in some of the vertebrae, in between some of the vertebrae. So I'm going to go over some of the different poses that your yoga practice can help with the spine. One of my favorite things about yoga is what it does for my spine. I used to have a hump in my spine because I hunched over for 35 years, and then over time it's still working its way out. It would gradually straighten and strengthen and realign, and it's getting really good now. So it's just the process over time. There's not one pose that's going to automatically cure you. It's not going to be a day or a week or a month or even a year even. It's just a lifestyle. If you do this a little bit every day, you're going to strengthen the muscles and it's going to help to support the spine. It's also a part of the core as well. When we think about the core, we think about the abs and maybe some obliques from time to time, but the core is also the back part of the body. So just to get into it, starting off in downward facing dog, this really stretches and lengthens the spine, lifting the hips up and back behind you, opening up the entire back side of the body. So lifting your hips up and back behind you, taking a couple of breaths in here, you'll roll forward into a plank pose. And then you can come all the way down into chaturanga, knees, chest, and chin. And we're just kind of warming up the spine. Lifting the head and the shoulders, taking some deep breaths in and out. In and out. Alright. The shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades down the back. You can lift up higher depending on how you are. Maybe come into Sphinx pose. This is a good restorative pose. Steady breath in and out. Bow your chin to your chest. Just letting everything melt down. Elbows directly under the shoulders. This is a good way to open up the spine. Steady breath. And then press back into a child's pose. This is going to round at the low back. Forehead comes down, toes together, knees are wide, letting your chest relax between your knees. You can bring your knees together if you feel like that. But take some deep breaths in and out of your nose. We're just warming up our spine here. So lifting up and back, downward facing dog again, lengthening the spine by lifting the hips up and back behind you, opening the back side of the body, inhale, rolling forward into plank, exhale, chaturanga. This time, if you're okay, if you don't have any back issues, you can press all the way up. Now we're a little bit more warm, lifting up into upward facing dog. This is a really intense back bend. Looking up, opening up the shoulders, shoulder blades together and down the back of the spine, melting your heart forward, pressing into the hands, pulling them back, pulling your heart through, looking up, deep breath, and then exhale up and back into your downward facing dog. Taking some deep breaths in here, in and out. Opening up the legs. Then you want to inhale, rolling forward and come down onto your belly. Now we're really going to strengthen the back. This one is really good for opening the back part of the body and strengthening the back without putting a lot of pressure on it. So if you're having some issues with your low back, this one's one that you can really do. This is called Salabhasana or locust pose. Bring your arms by your side, palms facing up, heels and toes put together. Bring your chin to your forehead to the mat. Now, as you're ready, inhale, lifting your head and your shoulders, steady breath. It's hard to breathe here, but you want to lift up as high as you can. Get your shoulders off the mat. Get your thighs up as high as you can. Lengthen through the spine, steady breath. In through the nose and out through the nose. This is a great way to strengthen the back muscles. The back muscles are required once your spine stops hurting. This is going to help. Lifting higher. Doing that a few times. Exhale, coming down. You can windshield wipe your legs if you have low back issues. That might feel pretty good there as well. Steady breath, in and out. You do that 2, 3, 4 times. Just opening up the back part of your body, however you want. That could be the end of your practice, especially if you have severe pain. That's where I would stop. If you want to add, your back doesn't hurt, you want to bend your knees, bring the knees together, grabbing the ankles or the tops of the feet just under the lining of the toes. Kicking back into the hands, your shoulders are going to roll back. You're You're going to lift everything up. This is bow pose. Dhanurasana. Steady breath in through the nose and out through the nose. You might rock back and forth. Eventually you want to have just the hips on the ground. Steady breath. It's hard to breathe here. Lifting up, looking up. And release. Coming down. Releasing the feet. Windshield wiper your legs again. Steady breath. Okay. Now you want to press your hips back towards your heels. You can do that several times if you want to, or just once or twice, depending on how much time that you have. If you do this every day, it's going to be really good. Steady breath in through the nose and out. Then you want to come around to do camel pose, but a lot of people think that's really intense. So, only do camel pose if you're really loose, or if you're in a heated room, that can help as well. Some people will only do it in a heated room. It's up to you, depending on how you feel. But the bridge series is really good for helping strengthen the spine and align the spine properly. Bring your arms by your side, the soles of the feet to the outer hip width distance, pressing into the soles of the feet, lifting the hips up, steady breath. You can roll the shoulder blades under, interlacing the fingers, lifting up, pressing into the feet is going to lift up higher, steady breath. This is going to help the spine. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. This could feel really good, even if you have low back issues. You want to roll your hips down away from your head, down towards your heels, and that opens up the low back. It seems counterintuitive. You can stay there, you can come back down. You want to work in the full wheel, bring the hands up next to your ears, elbows straight up, inhale, lifting up onto the top of your head, readjusting your hands, toes facing forward, integrating the shoulders into the shoulder socket, steady breath, in and out, looking down at the mat. Working towards pressing your heart through your straight arms, in through the nose and out through the nose, and release. Coming down, chin to chest, lying on your back, grabbing your knees, rocking side to side, deep breath in and out. From here, you probably want to just cool down a little bit. You can drop your knees over to the right side, looking over to the left, taking some deep breath in. This may be the only thing that you want to do. Recline twist is great. Inhale back in the center, moving the other side, taking some deep breaths in, looking over towards the other, and breathing. Coming back around, my cat, Sir, makes his debut on the channel. Look, see, say hello to the camera. Hello, his name is Sir. He has back problems as well. He's 14 years old. He's had back problems all of his life. So he teaches me how important it is to protect your back. As you move and stretch and bend, the back is critical for everything. Thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. Namaste.